Welcome back to the program. Let's bring in live now Kieran Davey, the Deputy Nationals Leader. Thanks for your time. Let's start with the issue. I was talking to your colleague Bridget McKenzie about the broader debate on refugees out of Palestine. Is it fair for Jackie Lambie to be warning the opposition about the risk of heightening the tension in this debate?
Look, we are all incredibly conscious of the raised tensions across Australia right now. Since October 7, we've seen increasing protests, increasing cases of anti-Semitism. We know that tone is very important, but we also know that we need to be aware and conscious and put the safety of Australians to the forefront. So what Peter Dutton is calling for a pause in the intake of people from Gaza and the granting of visas to people in Gaza without the proper security checks, making sure we get the processes in place, is absolutely within that understanding. It's not doing anything to raise tensions. In fact, by giving Australians the assuredness that those security vetting processes are in place, it might help ease tensions.
When the government says there is this watch alert list that ASIO monitors and it's updated every 24 hours with the help of other nations like the United States, the Five Eyes intelligence agencies, isn't that a significant security support structure that they're using to try and decide who comes and who doesn't?
Well, that's one measure. But as Bridget was quite clear in explaining, when we ran processes to take Syrian refugees, to take Afghan refugees, we used those watch lists. We did face-to-face interviews to make sure the person in front of us was the person they were saying they were, that we could check. We did biometric testing, ID testing, to make sure that they were the person they were claiming to be and that they weren't on that list. So there are these extra processes that just give us more confidence that those people are who they say they are, they're not Hamas sympathisers or Hamas supporters, and that they would then be welcome in Australia.
On the CFMEU bill, there's going to be a vote. Well, the government wants a vote by after 3 o'clock, after question time this afternoon. You must be hearing from those in the industry. They want the coalition to get the administrators in to the CFMEU to seize this opportunity.
Look, as far as I'm aware, we are still in conversation, because while we absolutely need to clean up the CFMEU, this has been an issue since 2016. There have been court case after court case showing the CFMEU are bullies. They conduct industrial harassment at a major scale. Labor has done nothing about it, nothing to address the CFMEU, despite evidence through Senate estimates, through the courts. They've done nothing about it. Finally, at the 11th hour, they admit that there's a problem, thanks to the media reporting. And now they want us to rush through a bill that's been cobbled together at the 11th hour that has no transparency and grants the minister far too much power. We will see transparency.
Well, you know, I get that. The minister was on the show earlier and he said that they've agreed to transparency for the administrator to write to Parliament on a regular basis with a report on what's happening, how it's happening and so on. But his suggestion was basically to get the administrator in before Parliament, Senate estimates or Senate committee would be like a show trial and wouldn't gain anything.
Well, you know, who uses estimates for show trials? I think Labor are very good at that too. And if they were true about the transparency, they would accept that estimates gives them an opportunity as well to put questions to the administrator to show that the administrator is actually doing what they're intended to do. They should see estimates as an opportunity, not a threat. And the fact that they're worried about it does raise concerns for me. But
do you think there will be a deal done? Because I spoke to master builders this week, the Housing Industry Association. They all want the administrators in now.
We are absolutely talking to the government in good faith, and if we are happy with, if they are happy to accept our amendments, and we're happy with the amendments of ours that they've accepted, then we will support the passage of this bill. But until we can be sure that we are confident we've addressed the issues with transparency, we've addressed the issues about ministerial overreach and other matters that we are in discussions with the government, you know, we've just got to hold fire.
We'll see what happens. Kieran Davey, thanks. Appreciate it.